We're here to celebrate British independent film at the BIFA Awards, and I was presenting the nominees.
I'm not sure yet, it only just happened. Amazed, just to be in a category with all those people is just mind-blowing. Yeah, I'm as chuffed as you'd imagine.
Congratulations, a lot of nominations for Beast. How are you feeling about that?
Overwhelmed, a bit shaky. And
I think we're going to be grinning idiots. But yeah, we're just really, really happy to be up there with a lot of our heroes and filmmakers that we look up to and actors that we look up to. So it feels quite overwhelming.
Apostasy is about a family of Jehovah's Witnesses. It's 3 women, and they've all sort of got other things going wrong. There's a mother and 2 daughters. One of the daughters is pulling away from the religion. One of the daughters is so sort of inside it and consumed by it. And it's about sort of how their relationships and how that affects them.
A lot of more and more female nominees this year. What's your view on that?
Well, I mean, if you don't love that, then you're a sicko. I mean, it's a funny one because of in the past I've been on set before, and I've kind of on the downtime just kind of looked around and noticed it was all blokes, and felt a little bit ashamed, And I must say that with being so long, I felt the opposite, actually. I felt like there were butterflies in my stomach. I was being directed by Tinch Krishnan and Catherine Derry, our DOP, and I guess our producers were on set as well, Nadine Marsh-Edwards, Amanda Jenks, playing with Michaela Cole as the lead and Ron Kerr as well. I mean, it just felt like there was a change, happening, and I was in that change. So yeah, I really hope that we continue to improve.
I think it's brilliant. Why not? We're just, there's just as many of us, so there should be.
I think it's brilliant. I think that it's great that BIFA and awards kind of like BIFA are really starting to push forward in celebrating women and female talent.
The more the merrier, that's what I think. Yeah, I think we need to keep supporting each other and giving women a chance to have a platform to say what they want to say in the world. And over the last few years there's been incredible women telling stories, like Rungana Nyoni doing I'm Not a Witch last year, which is just an incredible film, and Lynn Ramsey. Lynn Ramsey's been paving the way for years for women filmmakers, and yeah, we need more, and we need to and this is what was great about Beast. It was a complex female-driven narrative, which wasn't just something which had a sheen of being a leading movie star. It was real and raw and human, and we need more of that, and we need more people, men and women, telling those kind of stories.
And how important is it for someone like BIFA to celebrate a British independent film like this?
I think it's crucial. These are the people that are going to be paving the way for storytelling for years to come, and somebody like Michael, needs to be celebrated for the incredible artist that he is. And and I think, we just need to, it's good to have a good old celebration and cheers for the people that you admire the most.
Yeah, especially now when it's hard to make independent films and it's hard to get audiences into the cinema. There's a lot of competition, different sort of television platforms, so any kind of organisation that can promote sort of British independent film is really important.
It's incredibly important, especially for, there's a lot of newcomers in this film. There's me, there's Dan, there's our producer Marcy, there's Sasha, who I think this is one of her sort of first big films. So it's incredibly important because these people might not get a platform to be seen. So
it's just really, I think it's really important to celebrate British film and to have our own celebration for the film here in Britain.
Who will if the BIFA's done? That's why that's why Elliot started it, 21 years ago, because of we'd make these really amazing movies, and because of I guess their nature, you know, sometimes, and because of that we were over here, sometimes they just go under, you know. So yeah, I think we need things like the BIFAs to help give a push to British filmmakers. Very often British films that are made on a low budget, you know, indie movies. Yeah, just give them a bump, you know. It's really important, you know, and also just to nurture as well. You have a lot of this year. You have a lot of returning filmmakers who BIFA supported at the very beginning of their careers, you know. Yeah, it's good. As a filmmaker myself, it's good to have this support.
How do you feel the various distribution platforms now? How do you think that affects British films and how they perform?
I've got mixed feelings about them. In some ways they've been great. They've been a sort of disruptor that's opened up new channels and new ways of, you know, like the level of television now is so high, and I think that's phenomenal. But I'm a romantic when it comes to the cinema, and so yeah, I think I'm more inclined to work with people that are committed to that theatrical experience than, you know, having a film just distributed on straight to TV. So I don't know, I'm conflicted.
And apart from the budgets, obviously, what other challenges do you think the filmmakers face producing an independent film?
Well, I think there's not always, obviously it's not always guaranteed that it's going to be seen, so other than obviously budget and all that kind of thing, we never really expected it to blow up as much as it has, which is so nice. Yeah.
Well, the hard thing we found was time. You know, we spent like many years developing that script, and then the film like explores very dark and sort of complex psychological terrain. And then often you turn up to set and you've got like 30 minutes to shoot a scene, you know, and you don't have that much time in rehearsal. So you really feel like your back's against the wall on a daily basis, on a scene-by-scene basis. So it was great to work with actors like Jessie and Johnny, who were able to sort of step up to the plate, and within a couple of minutes really took themselves into that like very specific emotional place. But I certainly felt that every day, that like ticking clock.
I think hopefully it will enable people to celebrate British film more, because, you know, social media, people can really spread the word of what's out there, what's happening about the nominees, for example, of this. So I think it's going to really help to spread the word that British film is as big as it ever has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!